No, it may or may not They're like this. Your car is flat, and it's got a little bit, but no, these are. You know, you talk about handling. When I go over to the gym, one of those little kiosk four doors, old things. That sounds really hard. Stunning.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Just yesterday you were talking about
You're restricting it right at the beginning.
After turbo?
Oh, it's your inlet. Yes, yeah. Well, that's so your air intake. So you're getting cold air, but you're not getting much of it because you're restricted. So you get a bigger filter, a dry filter. Put the intercooler on there. They didn't have a good manifold to breathe this. That integrated in what you're doing, it's like 300 horsepower right there. When you start putting 400 horsepower.
So this guy here with the Audi A4 B6 was a super sleeper. I mean, from the outside, just looks like a stock B6, but he has a fully built APR kit and did it all himself. Pretty impressive. Even has paddle shifters on the interior, and this thing's making over 400 horsepower. Really one of the coolest cars. I love those kind of sleepers. So with these Audis, you barely get any room under the hood here, but looks like a really clean install, and colored me impressed. I was very surprised by what lurked under this monster. E30 next to its slightly older brother, a 90 M3, and the reason why I'm not showing my own car so much right now is because I'm going to have a full review feature on that, so I'm trying to focus on some other people's cars I saw at the show. Even though I know how beautiful my E30 M-Tech looks here, stick around and we're going to have a more in-depth look at that soon.
This makes me miss my W210 E35 when I see these.
They still want 15 grand for it. Jesus Christ.
So I found the owner of this absolutely beautiful E30 M3. It's a 91?
90.
90, okay. Yeah, mine's a 91. Oh, that's an interesting liner.
Yeah, it's different, huh?
Yeah, I've seen.
All right, so the owner of the E30 M3 here, I think Bill was his name. Really cool dude. He actually owns some Porsches too. That's why he's with the Porsche guys. But he had a really nice M3, very good shape. Not perfect by any means, but I mean, he only had I think 67,000 miles on it, and he bought it 9 years ago. So definitely a good investment for him, and one that he's enjoying. And I really hope one day to get my own E30 M3, because it's been talked to death, but they're really excellent cars, and nothing quite like one. So apologies for the bad footage here, and I was busy talking with the owner at the same time where I was trying to film. But what's cool about these M engines, individual throttle bodies, and you get a great throttle response because of that.
All right, looks like I'm famous. I'm getting a camera crew to film me while I film them.
Yeah, man.
Because they want to do a piece on my BMW here. Because it's probably actually one of the rarer cars here. Well, most people wouldn't know that.
Here's another Rachel. I mean, you
No.
Some sort of like,
Yeah, right.
you know, yeah.
That were actually in movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, about a year ago. But all the linkage here, it's all different.
I think that that's original and they didn't just order a frame up.
Yeah. Added a bunch of shit.
They sure did.
Are you guys ready for my close-up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, we're about to become famous here.
So I had a signed poster for band.
Alright, we're going to, how you doing?
Hello, sir. My dad what year is
This is his dad's car.
1950. Yeah, my dad car like that
In Iran?
in Iran.
Your dad had this car in Iran?
He loved Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big importer back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very big importing. Very nice car.
Oh, nice patina on this one.
For deliveries.
My dad loves Chevrolet.
Excellent. Thank you.
He was,
How long have you had this car for?
A couple years.
Nice.
Found it in a mud hole.
Yeah? Wow. So this is a true rat rod. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so it's really cool about these kind of car shows is even non-car people, they'll find something like, this guy here saw this Chevy van, the same car his dad used to own back in Iran, and everyone can find something that they're interested in here, which is what's great about these casual car shows.
Yes, sir. Is that the original license plate you got it with?
No, I don't.
That's a nice one.
Have to park it away from everybody so nobody could be blistered in the eyes real
So
quick.
Alex had to park his car away so as not to be embarrassed. But hey, I think it's pretty cool, dude.
There she is.
Is this recent?
Oh, watch out. That's right. One owner club.
Oh, is this a recent?
No, yeah, you know, this is how I got the car. She won't pop back out, but it's all good, you know?
Yes, sir.
Made in 1990.
We got some. There's the rust going here.
Oh, so, you know, we got, if you want to work on the car, you can take a little piece off with you if you ever want to. You know, it's all good.
Nice.
And then also
for the memories.
For aesthetics, we got the rear disc conversion going down.
Oh, that's pretty dope there.
Yeah, you know, this came with those drum brakes before. No, that's a no. we got up top all the character. This is what makes the car. It's from Colorado, as you can see.
It's from hail.
We got the good hailstorm hitting it hard,
Nice.
making it look extra unstealable
Here's the bumper.
as the #1 most stolen car in the country.
Oh, that is true. These
Yeah.
are pretty easy to jack, huh?
Oh, dude, you just got that screwdriver.
Get it ready.
Just threw them on there, and then next thing you know, I got full discs all the way around. It's too great. Anyways, you know, she stops on a dime. Right when I press the brakes, the car just locks up, skid right into the back of the person that's right in front of me, you know? That's my favorite part. You know, it's super good on braking now, super good. But basically, besides for that, you know, I have this friend, he's about 6'2", tallest guy, he's a tall guy, you know? So basically what happened was, all these new cars are just filled with a bunch of junk on the inside. They got like all these covers and airbags, all this safety equipment on the A-pillars and all these pillars and everything like that. So basically, my friend who got in this car, he's like 6'2", he's just like, he falls back into the seat. He's like, wow, I have so much room here, you know? And I'm like, wow, this is like, it makes sense, you know, because like these cars that are made back in the day, I mean, look, how small is this car compared to like, you know, anything else? And basically, he was just like blown away by the fact that he could actually move his legs around and have some space, and his head wasn't hitting the top. And like I'm saying, he's a really tall guy, and most people, it's just like, you know, like it's just, there's actually room in this car, and it's extremely small and compact, so it's pretty cool. I love the way it drives and handles. That's one thing, the main reason why I got the car is because it's a hatch, and I just wanted something that I could drive in the canyons every day and like drive to work as well right after. So this is what I got, 1990 Honda Civic hatch.
My aunt had one of these, but it wasn't this long. It was a four-door.
This Audi E30. This is my first car right here. Definitely not modified like this though. My first car, 2001 Audi A4 1.8T. This one with the 5-speed. Seats. Some amps. We got this 400 stands. Yeah, style.
It seems like it's one of those that keeps us apart. Yeah, from what we know is We're the second owner of this car. Yes.
What is it exactly?
It's a Bricklin, 1974 Bricklin SV1, which stands for Safety Vehicle 1.
Alright, so probably one of my favorite things about car shows is finding something that I never saw before. So with this Bricklin SV1, might have heard about it sometime in the past, but never really saw it in the flesh. So seeing one that's been restored, hearing the story about it, that's really what it all comes down to going to these kind of car shows. Just when you think you've seen everything, something new comes right at you.
Original down to the sticker of the carburetor. No, it was a barn part.
I got restored.
We restored it. How? Grease, hands.
You're able to get all the parts.
Yeah, there was a factory right before they closed in Virginia called Bricklin of Virginia that had all of the parts for the body and some of the parts for the motor, but we were lucky that the motor was in such good condition that we just restored it from the ground up. Gaskets, oil, even the leaf springs and the bushings on the control arms are original. Still there. Perfect.
Are they coming in today?